What's up, y'all, man? It's your boy Q from season 2 of The Mole, man. I'm here on the 30 and Up Boys YouTube channel. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Q from season 2 of The Mole. I'm here on the 30 and Up Boys YouTube channel, episode. What up, y'all? It's your boy Q from season 2 of The Mole. I'm here on Smoked Out, Shot Out podcast, man. Y'all gotta tune in. We about to have a great time, man. A lot of good conversation about to go on, man. Check us out.
You heard me, nigga? Oh, my fault. All right. We ain't filming. You cool. My bad.
No, I couldn't hear
What you got in that bag?
Talking as soon as you asked the question.
What you got in that bag, player? Oh, all right.
Look, anchovies.
That shit that nobody want, you know.
I tell my friend, what's on the pizza? Anchovies. Ew, like I don't want none.
All right, we can get ready.
And a choke.
Good. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let the flow go. I guess we're back, yeah. Hey, before we even get started though, I want to go on and I want to pop this bottle of champagne and toast it to all these guys on this motherfucking panel right now. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hell of a year for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Us three. Q, you've been grinding too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been a dope year. I feel like we all took steps and put it in different places, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we gonna drink. I don't know. It's Monday. I know everybody might not want to get into it, but we gonna have some.
Fuck that shit.
Everybody hand their glass. We gonna tilt before we start. We gonna tilt. This gonna be our sermon of the day.
Oh yeah, he a real poor. Look at him. Well, you're a pro, boy.
It's gonna be the sermon of the day.
Going back there. Should have been a bartender, Slick.
You know, man. You know, I've been doing this champagne thing. Hey, Chuck, how long we been doing this champagne thing, man? All right, you know.
All right.
Yeah.
Ever.
Since I turned 21, I ain't never been done. You know, it should be chilled, nice and fine in the wine and chilled for everybody. And if anybody wants some more, you know, don't ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just wanted to start the pod off like that because we've been here for a minute. I asked y'all, if, my fault. I didn't know how much. You know what I'm saying?
You just start pouring.
My bad. I thought when I had a cup, when the cup got like that, Q's hand got close. I was like, all right, maybe that's the. Maybe that's the limit. I didn't know. Like maybe that was the limit.
That limit for us. You had a whole different limit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
on my hand, I'm like, yo.
I ain't know. You know what I'm saying?
Like I thought we was at communion at church. Like all
I
right,
ain't know. My bad. My bad. I ain't know.
getting the blood of Jesus and shit.
You know what I'm saying? My bad. I said I ain't know. God damn it. I ain't know.
That's good. Thank you, sir. You're all right with me, Mr.
Hey Chuck, it's yours, man. It's your birthday, nigga. Come have the rest of this, cuz. Might as well go and top this off.
Come on, man. You trying to be my doppelganger or something, man?
Man, I be doing Jack
He
and Coke.
hit Jack and Coke all day.
Yeah, Jack and Coke all day. Ooh.
Yeah.
I can't do no Jack and Coke.
That's some Cleveland niggas, man. That's some Cleveland niggas, man. All right, now. Now that we got that out the way.
You sure? You ready?
You sure? You ready?
Sure.
Let's get it.
Y'all remember how to do this?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it has been a minute.
It was like riding a bike, you know.
All right, ready?
We
Ready?
still been
One.
doing it.
1,
Two,
2, take it to the top.
tippy.
Tippy.
Go.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back, man, to the Smoked Out Shout Out podcast, man, by the 30 and Up Boys. It's your boy, comedian Al Boogie, man. What's good with y'all
Come on,
today?
man. We back, baby. It's comedian Toe Montana. If you don't know me, I know you bitch do. You know what I'm saying? But I said I wasn't going to do it. Go ahead, man. My bad. I said I wasn't going to do it, man.
And this your boy, Cool Ass Reese, man. And we got a hell of a show for y'all
Man,
today,
we back, baby. I know it's been a couple weeks off, man. Been a couple weeks off, man.
You don't see the tan?
Facts. You see the
tanning
tan
down
on my
Fulton
head,
Park.
motherfucker?
I've
Look
been
at the tan on my head.
I
cuz.
see my
Look at
face
that.
glistening.
My shit look like Three River Stadium right now, okay?
Look, I'm getting ready for, like, you know what I'm saying, get fried in the fucking hot grease or
We
something.
went to the beach in
Glistening.
Erie. Like,
Yeah,
we been doing
facts.
stuff, dog.
We had seashells in between our toes in the beach in Erie, bro.
Nah, you can't put them. Them things is dangerous. They cut.
It wasn't even
can't-
seashells. It was old RC Pepsi bottles.
RC?
It was just a mirage, like, you know what I'm saying? It was how they
just
say
took it back by saying RC. You're like,
Yeah,
dang.
bro, it wasn't real, man.
And you going like that's
Yeah,
that's
no, we've been working though. All jokes aside, shout out to everybody that been behind us, having our back, supporting us through all these different ventures we've been going through. We've been doing over the summer. The summer was an absolute smash for us. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I know my team feel like, I know my boy. I feel like, but the summer, excuse me, the summer was dope. Let's just get straight to it. 30 and up brew, mango, lime, original recipe was a success.
killed it.
Shout out to Barrel and Flow. Shout out to Ed and Day. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to, what's the brewery? I'm sorry. Wood Brewery. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Bear Bash that be showing us love. Shout out to a lot of people that help us get into another lane that I ain't think we was going to do, but we tapped in. You see the shirt, though.
We did it.
You see the shirt, though. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough copy because we rough niggas.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? You see the shirt, though. You know what I'm saying? But
mango with the lime, 4.9.
I want to ask y'all, before we get into everything, I want to ask y'all, at the end of the night, how did y'all feel at the end of the night? When y'all got in the car and it was just, you know what I'm saying, by yourself? Because I'm going to tell you how I felt. But how did y'all feel at the end of the night when we got in that car?
Well, I'm going to be honest, dog. I felt a little completion. Like, I felt like I just signed, like, checked something off the bucket list of this new journey that I'm on, bro. It was definitely an amazing feeling. And they loved us.
That's a fact.
That shit showed up. They showed up. It felt
fact.
like we did this shit for the people, and the people showed us how much they fuck with us. And that was some good shit.
That's a fact.
And we wasn't doing comedy. That shows our, you know, the depth of where we going to be, man, where we going.
Right. What about you, Brother Al?
For myself, I sat in the car, thought about it. I thought about it the following day. I thought about it for a minute. I felt like, for me, it was one of the greatest things I was ever a part of. And once again, salute to the team. It's probably the best team I've ever been part of, too. So I'm grateful for these two guys being part of this team.
Hold on,
everything.
wait. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
There you go with the bullshit. That was funny as hell. This fucker over here, man. Why with that bullshit? But no, all kidding aside, though.
I'm about to do one of these, but that shit's weird as fuck.
But no, all kidding aside, though.
I seen somebody do that, man. That was funny.
I appreciate these brothers, man, to the fullest, man. I mean, we sit and execute plans, and by all means, we execute these plans, and we do everything possible to make them turn from dreams to reality. So to be doing that brew thing and how it took off and how people fuck with us, that's a lot of love. So I salute to y'all and us on everything we've done so far.
That's a fact. That's a
Earl
fact.
and Flow, baby.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It was definitely a dope time. We had dope shows. We did a lot of shit, man. But we got real company today.
Indeed, we do.
We got real guests today. One of
Indeed
my
we do.
partners been doing this since Wilkins primary. We were jumping down 4, 5, 7. See who could jump down the most steps at the bar at the top of the. You remember that shit?
Yes,
guy?
sir. Yes, sir.
Well, hold on. That's not to interrupt you, though, but you know we ain't start off right, though. Light up.
Oh,
That's what
shit.
you always tell me. Light up.
man.
How we
Yeah,
start this show? We ain't even light
I ain't
up.
even
We
light
just
up.
smoke
My
outside
fault.
the podcast.
For all the followers,
It's gonna take
I
a
apologize because I know y'all gonna say something in the comments like, "Ain't nobody spark up." I get it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna spark up. But anyway, like I was saying,
Can I see a lighter, please?
Yeah.
you're lighterless. Oh, okay, here. Can
Nah,
you
I'm
catch?
good.
You got
It's
it?
too thing-
Okay,
too
it's
many
two.
things
All right,
right
got
here,
you. I was
bro.
about to
I
say.
ain't trying to get
You from Chicago? I thought y'all can catch though. But anyway,
bullets and stuff
The,
like
the
that.
means
Bears
nothing.
don't catch shit. That's why they've been shitty all their whole time.
Look, and he's a
Bears don't
Cleveland.
catch shit.
You're from
And he
Cleveland,
ain't got
though.
a damn
Yeah.
thing, and he from Cleveland.
I never
Yeah.
claimed the Browns, though. That's the
Browns
difference,
fan.
though. You claim the Bears.
I don't blame you.
I don't claim. Thank you. I don't claim the Browns.
I claim everything but the Bulls, nigga.
That's how we. All right. That's enough.
Let's get it.
We'll go football real fast, like, you know what I'm saying. But no, guess we got today.
Ravens is trash too.
Ooh.
Shot fired.
He was a Raven.
He said that right in there. He said,
We will come back to that,
Ooh,
bro.
I keep forgetting.
And we're done.
We'll come back to that. Remember that.
Yeah.
We'll come
You
back
got
to
a
that.
cliff note now. Now you got
Anyway.
to tell with a cliff note. We'll come back to that.
Any of
won't
that.
forget
Anyway,
that one.
I'll never forget shit once the camera's on. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the guests we got today, don't be feeding into their bullshit. 'Cause these niggas, we knew each other longer. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't, anyway.
Yeah, come on to the dark side,
You know what
dog.
I'm saying?
Childhood card, like, come on, bro.
His asshole and asshole light.
Listen,
Motherfucker,
man,
leave
you
him
know,
alone, man.
I love Tone to death, man, but I can't respect that Raven thing yet. He know I just can't respect that.
You gotta
Raven
throw the
thing.
R word around.
That's when they
Damn.
stole the Browns anyway.
Yeah, I just can't. That one.
Can I get to what I was doing, man? God damn. Shout out to El Boogie, man. You know what I'm saying? Freaky, nigga. Anyway. Guess we got today, man. I knew this nigga since I was young, man. I knew this young man since I was young. You know what I'm saying? We both grew up around each other, separate places, different places. It was always, when we seen each other, it was always love. It was always dope environment. It was always some funny shit, some goofy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit I said he'd do at the prom. He really did that shit for real. But we'll leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? We threw chairs off the boat and shit. It was wilding. But anyway. Anyway.
About that. Yeah,
but anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's grinded his way up into this acting world, to this entertainment business. He's from TikTok to Instagram to Facebook videos to the views to the hilarious content, the comedy, all the way up to acting, to being on a reality show, which he was pretty dope. I was mad that Cuz lost that 56,000 on, that 59,000 on him. He was a buster. I'd have socked on him when we went to sleep or something. But my man Q from Mole season 2. My man, this is my dog Q, just period, man. Make some noise for my man Q.
Salute.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Make some, damn, I
appreciate y'all, man. And the 30 and up boys, thank y'all for having me on, man.
Thank you for pulling up. I appreciate
man, this is an honor, man.
Definitely appreciate you pulling up, toasting up with us. You know what I'm saying?
Of
Like, when I seen you doing your thing and we was doing, I said, man, our paths got to cross. It has to happen. Like, then when I seen you do the Netflix show, I was like, oh, we got to get him on before anybody else. I know him long. No.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
No, but your grind that you on, bruh, you know what I'm saying? I want to salute you. Where I want to start with it at before I'm going to let them go next. You know what I'm saying? But when did the turn happen? What happened when? Because I knew us, we were all working, good jobs.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying? Same here. We knew each other in past, and we was always working.
Yeah.
But what happened when the turn happened? When it was like, I'm doing this.
So before that, we was in our early 20s, late teens, early 20s. I always wanted to be an actor. I always wanted to be a model. You know what I mean? And my inspiration to this day has always been Will Smith. Like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, it has been my number one go-to all time. And, you know, I always would try to mimic Will. I love all the time. I would be goofy all the time. Like, I was just like, yo, Will Smith is that guy. And this is before he even got real big. And I've always wanted to do, when I seen Will on Fresh Prince coming up in junior high and all that, I was like, yo, I want to do that. And so the late 90s, early 2000s, you know, it was hard for us. Mm-hmm. Excuse me. My mom was a single parent. And back then, I had to fly to all the destinations. You know what I mean? My mom looked in to try to get me a model, and I had to go to Florida. You know, we ain't had the money at the time. So I just let it go. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do my sports thing. You know, I'm an avid sports player. And so the thing that really turned it, man, and I've always, like I said, even when I got in my I'm 42 now, even when I got in my late 30s, COVID. When COVID hit, no, I'm sorry. It was before COVID. They remember when they had that Triller thing?
Yeah.
We started, me, Booter, Monte.
Y'all started making Triller. They started making them R&B videos. Yep.
We started doing R&B videos. And that's how it started. So we out here making funny, hilarious videos for R&B songs. Then COVID hit. That's when it just opened up the whole thing, because that's when TikTok started. So you figure TikTok was what? 2020? Yeah. So that's
1920.
1920. So we was all at home, and I'm like, yo, what's this TikTok thing? I'm seeing people putting videos and all this stuff. I was like, let me try it. Bro, I started blowing up off of it first it was started off as just me doing, you know, I mean, I've always been an R&B dude. Right. So I'm doing all sexy videos for the ladies. You know what I mean? It started, next thing you know, bro, I go from having 100 followers to I got 20,000, 30,000, 40,000.
This nigga had the women in the comments. I looked in the comments a couple of times. I said, fuck this nigga, man. Keep getting all these hard faces.
Bro, I was killing the game. So I'm like, yo, this is it, right? And so my mom was dealing with cancer at the time. And she's seen all my videos, and I was doing funny videos too, and she's always been my biggest supporter. She was like, yo, you in the wrong field. And I was driving for Port Authority. She was like, yo, you should been on TV.
Right.
And so COVID finally finished up. and I hooked up with my man P. Cole, and he wanted to start doing skits. So we started doing skits. Them started blowing up, and it was like cool. And he told me, he sat me aside outside of work, and he was like, "Yo, why are you working here, bro?" He was like, "Yo, you need to be on TV. This is not your lane right here driving these buses." He was like, "Yo, I'm gonna help you put the work in." So I started doing my TikToks again. We started doing skits. My mom was cleared of cancer for 2 years. Cancer came back. Damn. So I took a pause on everything because she was staying with me. So I had to take care of her again. And it was like a few months before she died. She was like, "Yo, you follow your dream, Q. Go into acting. Like, you got to do it. Driving a bus is not you." And I never was happy with any job I was at.
Right.
You know,
right,
never
right.
any job I was at because I knew that's where my heart was at. Mom Dukes passed away in November of 22.
Sorry to hear that. Yeah.
Man, man. Yeah, appreciate you.
Prayers.
January came around. I made a New Year's resolution. I said, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. This is for my mom. Started getting all, and my fiance, she was in the entertainment business. So she was hooking me up with casting networks and all this different sites. I said, I'm going hard at it. I said, I'm going to be on somebody's TV screen this year. Man, I started applying this stuff. I applied for the mole February. Totally forgot about it. May come. I get a phone. I see this phone. I'm driving a bus. I see a LA number. I thought it was a bill collector. I'm like, I ain't answering this joint, dog. Right after the call, text message came. It was so-and-so casting director from Netflix. Bro, I did an interview that night. They loved me. Went on to do another audition for the top execs. Then I made it there. Went all the way up to the top Netflix.
Right.
Bro, it was like 3 weeks after that. I was on the show. Like,
What was the audition like? So what was it?
bro, the audition was so easy because I just had to be myself. So I didn't have to do nothing crazy. They asked me questions. How would you be on the show? Blah, 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 blah. How would I be acting? Not acting, but what would your persona be on the show? And I was just my high energetic person, myself. They loved it. And it just kept doing it all the way up the ladder. And it was like, yeah, you're perfect for the show. Perfect.
So how was it when you got the casting call and you auditioned, break through, you see that, hey, I got it.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, we flying your ass all the way out to Malaysia.
Yeah.
So how was that feeling? Like going somewhere like it was like it ain't like going to Chicago, LA, or even Hawaii. You way out the way.
So they got the phone call, yo, we want you, you're on. So we're finishing up all the itinerary. So they didn't tell us where we was going at first. They just sent the itinerary. No, I'm sorry. Excuse me. They had to send the itinerary first to us because we had to get specific shots to go over there. Okay. So they said Malaysia. I'm like, yo, what the hell is in Malaysia, dog? Like, I had to Google Malaysia. I'm looking like, I mean, come on, dog. Like, how many people really know about Malaysia? So I'm Googling like, yo, where the hell Malaysia at? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, it's over in Asia. When I looked at it, it was beautiful. So America don't.
It looked, the shots that they showed throughout the episode, it looked
Gorgeous.
It looked beautiful.
Blue water,
everything. It was crazy.
High
America
buildings, lit up buildings, and
like, dog. So we got the okay, sent the flight itinerary, and it still ain't sink in. I'm like, yo, I'm about to go to Malaysia in a few weeks, dog. I'm about to be out here for almost over a whole month.
And the piggyback, and I'm gonna let you talk. How was it when you got to the site where you got that? I forgot what they actually called it. Where they, you know what I'm saying, where the little triangle, that little weird shape shit that they've been saying is like a phenomenon, the little grass area where y'all come in and meet.
Oh, okay. So you talking about, that's the first day of filming, right? So they got us lined up, and technically we don't know who is on. I mean, we don't know the cast, but we know the cast because that's how they got to set it up.
Right.
And bro, so we don't know it's like that until I watch the show. So we don't know they got the triangles and all that. We just walking through. We just walking through. So the dope experience. I think I was like fourth to come in, bro. We walking through like these high cornfield, bro.
Yeah, that shit looked wild.
Crazy.
He was like,
crazy.
They got cousin over here.
It was wild.
Children of the corn.
Dog,
My boy doing naked and afraid.
Because I think what you say, like, man, better be nothing out here about to eat my ass. Like, hey, what this shit?
So the crazy thing about it, it was raining all that morning, and right before I'm filming, it stopped, bro. It went up to like 95 degrees. All of a sudden, these big bugs started coming out everywhere. So we walking through this field, and when you come through this field, bro, and when I'm gonna tell you, this how I knew this was for me, dog. Like, I felt like I'm home. So I'm nervous at first. When I come through the field, it's just open. The first thing you see is like 15, 16 cameras. You see all the production right behind you. You see the camera crew. You see the mic people. I mean, we're already mic'd up. You see everybody. And it's just like you're in amazement at first, but you gotta like hurry up and play it off. So when I walk through, I'm like,
oh shit,
this is real. This going down.
But had to focus like you ain't tripping on it.
We are here. Like, this is about to be for real, dog.
That's dope. That's dope.
Dog, it's like an instant. Your heart just go to your ass, dog. And I'm just sitting there like, oh. So then you gotta play up to you know what I mean? You don't know.
Shake that shit
Get back
up.
in the form.
An amazing feeling, dog. And when I was mic'd up, and so how they got the camera set up. So say for instance, just us. There's a camera focused on each one of us, a separate camera. So there's one camera on you, one camera on me, one camera on you. And when I started talking and the vibe, I was like, yo, I'm at home. This is it.
All right.
This is exactly.
I'm comfortable where I'm at.
This is exactly where I want to be.
Yeah.
Exactly where I want to be.
And to piggyback off that, like from the beginning of the intro, because you and me talked about it off stage, like I was curious because I know as a person watching the show, they're gonna give us certain information that y'all not gonna be entitled to because it would throw the show off. Like we were talking, like did they give intro? Because when they gave an intro, they told what everybody kind of their intro was.
Yeah.
But y'all are not, I guess, previews to that information. I guess.
No. So I don't know. I didn't know who Sean's intro was, Deanna's, none of their intros, Niche, nobody's intro, because they're not allowed to give us that. But to kind of go back what you're talking about, there was a questionnaire form that we all had to fill out because we had to know stuff about people.
That's what I'm saying. I was saying,
So we had, but that question of like Sean being an undercover cop wasn't on there. That was something they was keeping discreet. So like you would have to fill out all your information if you got brothers, sisters, mom, and we all you couldn't lie about it. So we all had to talk about it and we had to keep it in our minds or put it in a notebook. So when we go take the quiz, even though I don't know if you're the mole, you have to know, okay, even if you have an idea, okay, I know the mole dude got a 2-car garage. I mean, they was asking wild questions. 2-car garages, if they got a dog, if they got a tattoo on their left arm. So yeah, so the video introduction, no, but us chatting it up and looking at what they wrote down, we were allowed to know.
Okay, because I was about to say, you got to at least know a little something. Even if it's like the basic base, you got to know at least a little something.
We had to know that, but the video version of once we found out, no, that went into the movie part where everybody wanted to go see the movie. That's when they released that part.
You didn't go to the movie, did you?
No,
That's
no,
right. You didn't
because the reason why I didn't do the movie was because, one, I was trying to be a team player still, and two, now that I look back, it wouldn't have benefited me at all because I wasn't going to look at Sean.
Right.
Hannah was on my top of the list. Hannah's the one
and you get to pick who you think.
Yeah. So Hannah was on my top of the list. So Hannah's got me through all these episodes. So I'm like, I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. So there's no need for me to go watch. I was going to go watch Hannah anyway. So, yeah, it wouldn't have benefited me either way.
Hey, that first maze, that first little test that y'all had, how did that bond y'all in the cornfield?
So,
talking about.
So we all got broken in teams, right? So I feel like Niche set me up. I feel like Niche set me up because he asked anybody go paintball. I go paintballing all the time. This motherfucker put me on a slingshot. And I'm like, dog.
That was corny. I see.
Dog, this slingshot was so flimsy.
It was. Wow.
Like 2 rubber bands. Hey, good luck.
You played into it,
Bro.
but it looked like a piece of shit. Like,
Yeah, I knew I wasn't about to hit nobody with this slingshot. But because it was me and Muna had a chance to talk. I got to learn about, because there was still some downtime. Mm-hmm. And because so this is how they broke it down. So because me and Muna were the first, and Sean and Hannah were the first up, we shot that scene first. Excuse me. We shot that scene first. Then they went on to the tower where the paintball is.
Right.
So we couldn't see nothing. So we had downtime. So that was a chance for me and Muna, Sean and Hannah to kind of bond, kind of know more personal about each other. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot about Muna's religion, what she believes in. Hannah just talking about the things she do, Sean. So that was our bonding moment. But what really helped us bond together, because, you know, they brought in them intruders. Mm-hmm. It was us selected for the show. We didn't want no new people on the show.
Right.
Be like, no,
right,
we're getting
right.
you out. We don't care who it is. We don't care who up for elimination.
It wasn't an intruder. If y'all lost, somebody had to go and one of them took your
Niche
spot.
would have went out the game. because he was voted. Yeah,
That's right. He went captain.
he was
yeah.
voted for the captain. So
And he was
going
so
out the
chest out
game.
about it.
Yeah. So at that time, we like, no, it's us. We gonna fight for you, and then we all gonna play our game after this. But it's all on
was
us
about
right
like-
now. Yeah.
That's dope.
So we fought our asses
Shit
off.
was
to
damn
keep
short
this
strategy.
Yeah.
Damn short strategy.
Yeah.
Now, the show goes crazy after the first episode, and then it just started getting crazier about a minute by just personalities.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Because we talked about this as well.
Yeah.
Because I know me, I've been ready to slap the shit out of people over
course.
there.
Absolutely.
Like the second day, y'all was at $45,000. When we say it to the camera, it's like $45,000. And then just less than a couple minutes, you got two people that dropped y'all down to zero.
Yeah, man. So
I ain't like that part.
I was sick with it.
let me tell you something. There was so much stuff edited out, and you know, I try to keep my stuff PG-13.
Right.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
look like you was
I
wigging.
was
You know what I'm saying? You look like you was wigging.
they cut a lot of that. I was
Hey, man.
snapping, bro. Because the one thing about it is, we're supposed to be working together, but we're supposed to be individuals, but
Yeah.
that's the mole's job.
Right.
And of course, they're not going to let the mole drain that whole pot.
Right.
You take some, you get
Right.
out. You know what I'm saying? These, man.
You had me believe it was more than one mode the way
Bro,
they
let
was
me tell
going
you
about
something,
it.
dog. So I can understand people sitting in for a little bit. We're trying to hold out because everybody wants
Right.
to exempt. So
Right,
we're
right,
trying
right.
to hold
Right.
out. Man, when them two said they was in cahoots and they were just trying to, I lost it, dog. I'm like, listen, this thing probably like a 25 now. I'm like, y'all really just gonna sit here, Tony up in her face like, oh baby boo, I love you, and all this other wild stuff. And then at the end, she made him get up. Like he was like, okay, you can have it.
I was
that's
like,
crazy.
I'm like,
Captain Sable.
I'm like, yo, what?
I was about to cuss.
Captain Sable.
I
Yo,
was about to cuss
what?
like,
Bro,
That was wild.
she got you like this?
Captain
Yeah.
Sable.
Yep.
I want to be saved.
Bruh, they didn't show more stuff. There's
That's
other people
crazy.
snapping. We all snapping.
I was wondering if it was like. I mean, I know they edit things out, but I was
Yeah.
wondering
We
if
all
motherfuckers
snapped.
snapped.
I can tell you had a
There's so
real
much
moment
peace and alcohol in that moment.
when you turned sideways in your chair and then went up.
Bruh,
I knew he was mad.
hot, dog. Like, we worked hard because that first mission, we barely got cake for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just barely got money. And then the second the second mission was the treasure hunt. Bro, we was out there for 3 hours trying to find treasure chests, clues, and then we had to swim this heavy ass. There was 2 heavy ass treasure chests to the halfway through
That
the
shit was
ocean,
hard. I was.
dog.
They
Man,
kept
y'all,
going
that
under
was
the
a
water.
swim.
Kept coming
That
back.
was
Yeah,
a
it's-
swim.
It's
I
a
was-
chest. It's a chest. I was like, I could not get that.
Bruh.
motherfucker,
Did
bruh.
they ask if y'all could swim and shit? Because I'm
Yeah,
like looking, I'm like,
swimming
okay.
test.
I'm like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I
Because I'm like, these
would've
motherfuckers really
Let me
swimming
tell you
out
I
here.
wouldn't have made it, nigga, because I can't swim.
Dog.
Shit.
But the treasure chest.
I could dress
The
well.
crazy thing about the treasure chest, bruh, the treasure chest was them old school looking from the Goonie treasure chest.
The wood,
And
real
it
heavy,
really had
heavy.
treasure
Yeah.
in it, bruh. So this thing was easily 100 pounds. Bro, it took 3 of us to carry this thing about on this flimsy ass rag,
Yeah.
right? So we out in the middle of the ocean, bruh. So we walking, it just keep getting deeper and deeper, and we trying to hold this thing together and try to swim. So that's what pissed me off. We did all this work to get
That's some
45
bullshit.
grand, and
And
y'all
y'all
just blew it
blew
like
it
it was
like-
nothing, dog. That's
Personal.
personal.
When I watched that episode, I feel like I wanted to go on the show with you and start kicking it. I'm like, how did y'all just been
No,
here
I
for
gotta,
2 days?
I gotta say a part about it that cracked me up. So when you got the red
Ah,
phone
shit,
the
yeah.
first time,
Yeah.
and he did all that, I was upset. I was, man,
Yeah.
we got my nigga up out of there,
Yeah.
man. Like, this is bullshit. I went and got in the shower. I ain't even gonna
Yeah.
lie. I went and got in the shower. I came back out the shower. The nigga was back. I was like, oh shit. Hold on, wait a minute.
Yeah. So that one, I don't know if they had that planned for specifically me,
Right.
or they had it planned for whoever got out. I don't know.
Because it was crazy as hell.
Yeah, so I don't know. Speculation was that, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn, like I was kind of like the face of the show at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
So it only makes sense for them to bring it back. I'm not saying that's 100% true, but
But it's definitely.
But
it
we
can-
can
if it
see
was
how
a-
the show,
yeah, you know,
Yeah.
like with your energy on the show, and once it was
Yeah.
gone, it was
And
kinda like a
I feel
different
like
show.
I feel like they, you know what I'm saying, they targeted you because y'all were going to win the money.
yeah, Yeah, and they knew that.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
it's
they were going to win the money if you kept, because he was too much balanced on the whole team. He would have kept it together,
And that's the
almost
crazy
like, you know
thing.
what I'm saying? Like that's the wild part about it. Like,
and I think the
you know what I'm saying?
host honestly gave you respect because of that. Because
Yeah.
I don't think he's used to seeing too many people like you didn't take this big. You didn't
Yeah.
take. You was straight team oriented the whole way through.
Yeah. So my thing was this, and it's the crazy thing. So I was getting ready to start throwing heat on myself. You know, and that's part of the game.
Right.
I wasn't gonna go crazy with it.
Right,
but
right.
I was gonna throw some suspicion.
Just to
stuff.
turn some eyes.
Right.
Yeah. I couldn't even do that because they were blowing the money so
So much.
much.
Fad.
If I would have did it, there wouldn't have been a show.
That 59
And once again, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing, but there wouldn't have been a show if I would have started putting heat on myself, started blowing missions, because now we definitely ain't gonna win no money.
Now, question. I watched a couple shows like even before season 1 when it was done before.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever seen a show where cast on the show blew the pot to zero twice.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, y'all did it again. Like,
Yeah.
what are we
Bro,
doing?
they had that 59,000.
I would
I
have.
was like,
Man.
and dude took the exemption. What was his name?
Niche.
Niche.
Yeah.
Niche.
I was like, and you was like, man, that was the last motherfucker I expected to do
But
that
this is
shit.
the crazy thing.
Yeah, like, you know
Listen,
what I'm saying?
so we talked, me and Niche literally talked right before that mission. He said, Q,
You played me.
he said, I'm gonna help you get this money now. He said, we gotta start earning some money, man. At this point, we just got the 59 back. We was at 0. He said, Q, I'm gonna help you back. I got your back. Cool. I'm like, bet. We go into that that little mini mission, bro. When they found out, man, I said, this mother right here, dog. Like,
I seen it in your face, like,
word.
Man.
I'm like,
yeah,
word,
though, yeah, that's what we doing.
word.
Girlie turned around in her chair the whole time he walked up and took his exemption card. She was just turned the whole chair around. Didn't want to look at
Bro,
him.
I'm
Like,
like, word. At that point, I was ready to quit. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
You had that face.
I
I
was like-
seen
I was
it.
ready to quit.
what's the point?
What's that right there?
That's what, and that's what you said
Yeah, what's the
basically.
point?
Like, you was like,
Why am I here,
yeah,
bro?
why am I here then? What are we doing?
This is the thing. So after we finished shooting that, we all out taking a break. Everybody snapping. We all snapping. I'm like, yo, why are we here? I'm like, I don't want to be here no more because I'm out here giving it my all and y'all blowing the money. The way, and I'm not talking about my cast members, and I love them to death. We still talk today. That's not how the game is supposed to be played.
Exactly.
That is
The
not
object is
how
to
that
go home
game
with
is
money.
supposed
That's what I
to be
said. Out of
played.
all the time I've seen it, I've
Yeah.
never seen
That
somebody
game
go
is
reckless
supposed
twice.
to be like
It
that.
goes to
That
zero
game
twice.
that game is not called fuck niggas.
Yeah.
Sorry to keep it,
So
you know what I'm saying,
you,
PC.
You could take 5,000 out for a correction. You
Right.
take little bits of
But
money
the
out.
zero?
Yeah. And so the crazy thing about it is, after that, we shot that, production had to come down and talk to us. They was like, yo, what are y'all doing?
All right.
What are y'all
That's
doing?
real.
They was like, yo, y'all, we halfway through. Y'all don't have no money. This ain't how the game's supposed to be played. Because where we were sitting at, you could see production off to the right. When they found out the whole 59 went, because they don't know nothing. They don't want to know nothing. They want to be surprised like everybody else. When they seen the whole 59 go, you just see
That was a red flag right there.
Oh, what are they doing? They came down and was like, yo, y'all got to play the game.
Oh, hey, what's up? Y'all still locked in? Okay. Well, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, man. You got the comment on it, and make sure you tap that notification so we can know that y'all notified, so we can get y'all in here. 30 and up, boys. Smoked Out Shout Out Podcast. Catch you later. Peace.
Clothing line, Mental Protect. Hey, it's been established in 2022. It's coming out this summer, man, with multiple different designs, styles, and so much more. So make sure you check in, tap in with your boy, comedian Al Boogie and the 30 and Up Boys. I'll get with you later. Peace.
Hey man, welcome back, y'all, man, with the Smoked Out Shout Out Podcast with the 30 and Up Boys.
Hey, man, you already know comedian Tom Montana, podcast, yeah.
Podcast.
The drink and dank is working. You know what I'm
Facts.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's working. Welcome back, though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get back into it where we was at, though. We was talking about the production team was shocked when the niggas was fucking the money.
And had to
up, though.
come downstairs.
Yo,
saying?
listen, they came down, like I said, once again, they was out from the corner. So when Niche took the 59, you could just see him like, oh my, what are y'all doing? So we outside, we mad, we screaming at Niche. They moved Niche somewhere else. And production came talk to us.
Did they think you about to get jumped?
They knew what was finna happen in that motherfucker.
They about to get his ass whooped.
Bro, we was hot. We screamed out, yo, bro, how, you know what I'm saying? They moved him over to a whole new part.
He stood up like, I guess I lost my friends. Yeah, dumbass.
see him sitting there
Nigga,
like-
the fuck?
He was just sitting there like, what did I just do? But he really ain't care. You know what I mean? He did that for a reason.
Right.
But they moved him. Production came and talked to us. They was like, yo, y'all got to start playing the game. Like,
Man, he's the mold. That's what I'd have been. I'd have quit. Like, either I quit or you tell me he's the mold.
yeah, exactly, bro.
Facts.
I'm like, yo, you just drained 59?
Man,
y'all
by
for one
yourself.
exemption? But the kicker was, and this is what I like. So I didn't know this until the show aired. So I love Niche to death. This is Niche. This is no slight to you, kid. He was like, well, that's the episode I got eliminated.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, Q didn't play the game right. Q wasn't willing to risk anything. Blah blah blah. Bet who get eliminated the next time around? Niche. I just smiled like that's what you get.
Right,
So
karma.
you was devilish,
Yeah.
but you still got eliminated.
Yeah.
My only problem is why I got eliminated was one, I didn't get Hannah. Hannah wasn't the mole.
Right.
So I went with Hannah. It wasn't because how I was playing the game. It was basically my questions on the quiz. I just got the wrong answers. Even when I got brought back in. At that point when I got brought back in.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Yeah,
That was
that's
the
crazy.
fastest turnaround. I'm like, oh, my man back.
I told
Oh,
you,
he's
I
gone
got
again.
I got out the shower. I was like, oh, this nigga came back. What he doing back? Did I
Yeah.
might hit the rewind button or something?
Yeah.
Like,
So when I got back in, of course Hannah was off the table. So I didn't. Hannah wasn't. So I knew Ryan, Muna, Niche. I'm sorry. I knew Ryan, Deanna, Niche, and possibly Muna wasn't the mole because Muna brought me back and Deanna. So there was only Michael and Sean that was still left.
right.
And I was going back and forth between both of them, and I picked the wrong one. I picked Michael, and that's what got me out. But what y'all didn't see was Michael was sneaky the whole time. It's a lot of stuff that was edited. Michael was sneaky the whole time. I mean, I don't think Michael won any money. Don't quote me wrong. I don't think he won any money. This dude was blowing missions. Blowing missions. And he was doing sneaky stuff.
Now,
So
was he
that's
the
what-
dude when they was in the water and couldn't pick the chest up and he let it drop back? Yeah, man.
So
He
Michael
like he was on purpose.
blowing missions. So I'm like, yo, this gotta be. And I haven't got a chance to really do too many missions.
Redhead
with,
cuz, right?
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
redhead guy.
yeah.
And I haven't got a chance to work with Sean, being on a lot of missions with Sean. So I really didn't get a chance to observe him too much,
Right.
except for that cave mission. And the cave mission, that's why I started suspecting him because he was trying to get me to pick that bird. And I'm like, yo, what does a bird got to do with Malaysia? Like, Asia is a population of tigers.
Right.
That only
Right.
made sense.
Ain't got nothing
So
to do with
he put it on my radar. And that's why I went with either one of them two. But I just picked the wrong one. You know what I'm saying?
But old boy seemed like the whole show, not Sean, but the other dude. What was his name again?
Which one?
The one who was just blowing missions on.
Michael.
It was like I would have thought he was the mole, but I was like, he just must be weed body
He
because
just
he's
looked it like he had to be the mole to me. He just
Man,
looked
'cause
it-
he was just
he had the
blowing
suspicious
shit.
look, like, you know, he had the
like
suspicious.
even when I seen him take the chest up out the water, it's like he purposely just let it go. You had it secure in your hand.
Exactly.
How'd you drop that?
Exactly. So my thing was this was, you know, everybody say how I'm gonna play the game. This is what you gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do. Until you put in that predicament, because I said I was gonna be a certain type of way.
Right.
But then when you get in there, you're like, yo, your whole game plan gotta switch because you thinking this one person, man, it's totally somebody different. You know what I'm saying? And the way how you approach different missions and different quizzes, it changes every single time.
I end
Every single
up being one of them
Every
fans
single time.
watching the show. So real shit. Cause you know what I'm saying, y'all not privileged because y'all in the show. And
Yeah.
I'm watching. And I was salty as fuck when I saw Sean. I was like, I don't want him back. This money, I was mad. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
fuck you, Sean. I would have
Yeah.
punched the shit out of you, Sean. That was supposed to be your boy. Now you don't want him back. But then
Yeah.
you come back. Man, I want you back on the team, man.
Yeah.
We embrace you. I'm like, you lying motherfucker.
And if it
you.
wasn't for Muna, I probably would have lost. Because I thought if anybody, and I didn't, Sean at that point was the last person. I didn't vote for Sean one time. Not one single time. So I thought, it can't be Sean. Sean was acting like how I was. He was acting nervous. He was just like, oh, Q, come on, man. Don't say that. Cause I was like, you know we got elimination.
You know what
tonight.
blew my mind? I just watched it today just to get a recap on certain
Yeah.
things because we were supposed to
Yeah.
previous. And I'm watching, I'm like, Sean if you get to see the show, you like, he the mole out the gate on how
Yeah.
he played it.
Yeah.
He says in the interview before the show start, I was an undercover cop.
Yeah.
But as soon as he come on set, he don't say nothing about that. He say,
Yeah.
hey, I'm a stay-at-home mom.
Yup.
Like, what?
Yeah, dog.
You don't talk. I'm like, okay, besides that, you had a job previous before that?
Yeah.
Nobody asked that or questioned that, so it let him slide
let it ride.
right
Yeah, man.
under the radar
Yeah.
with that
And
shit.
he went under the radar with me. I
Mean.
mean, when I got back on the show, he was my roommate. So we shared personal
Oh,
moments.
damn.
We
That's
shared-
fucked up.
Bro, like,
Damn, it was like deep cover.
Yeah,
He
bro.
was in deep cover
You
for
ain't-
real.
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. You ain't no cop. I'm looking at him in the finale. You ain't no cop, Jay Reed. I'm looking at him like, oh my
Fake it.
God.
Man, because like you said, y'all ain't preview, so when I see everybody go watch the, you know what I'm saying, go to the movie theater,
Yeah.
and first thing they watching, they say, a cop, I'm like, it's him.
Yeah.
If you could be undercover, then you can play your role better than anybody. That's
Yeah,
what
man.
you're trained to
He
do.
told all of
Yeah.
us at the beginning who you was.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
and,
man.
then when he was talking about, I love how he played the role because y'all did a prayer around him and shit. Man, I'm so scared of heights. I don't want to parallel.
Bro, he
But
done
did
did
it like
all
a
of that.
pro though.
Yeah.
He did all of that.
I'm like,
bro.
how you down
Scaled
there
it.
before old girl and
Scaled
old girl
it.
ain't scared and you're down there
Scaled it.
like Spider-Man.
Let me tell you something.
Spider-Man?
He was so
Spider-Man.
Like he was so nervous. I told production, I said, look, he acting too. Let me do it. He was like, no, I got it, Q. I got it. I said, bro, you sure? Like, yo, bro, you look like you about to pass out. He played that.
He played that
Yo,
role.
Every time I talk to
Tough.
Sean, I be pissed off at him.
Tough.
I'm like, bro, you played me a fool. He was like, Q, I'm so sorry.
Tough.
Dog. Like, I'm so. He was this close. Like, he felt like Q. I felt like I wanted to tell you I was the mole, man. He was like, I wanted to tell you because I felt so bad because you bought into
That's some
all
bullshit,
of it.
man.
Man.
Yo, man, this.
It was like
some
deep
bullshit.
cover, man.
Yeah, you ain't
That's
no
some
cop,
bullshit.
Jay Reed. He had me, dog.
Cause when he came back and you know what I'm saying, when y'all do the final finale to say who the mole is, you look like, what?
Yeah, that was
like,
super dope.
My
Know what-
man.
Know what I wanted to ask you? What type of stuff did they feed you before we jump into other stuff? What type
bro.
of stuff did they feed y'all there?
So-
he was in Malaysia, so
Yeah. So if y'all ain't never had authentic Asian food, I ain't talking about the stuff we got here.
right.
Two totally different tastes.
I believe it.
Authentic Asian food with fresh herbs, seasonings, seafood,
That sound
fresh
fire.
chicken, all of that, bro. Two totally.
You ain't even
different
said
tastes.
addition, that sounds fire.
Let me tell you something.
You didn't even name it yet.
Let me tell you something. So to go into that, of course, they flew us out there. We ain't have to pay for nothing, no hotels. We ain't have to pay for no food. We ain't have to pay for no laundry getting done. We paid for nothing. We were actually getting paid on the show, right?
Right.
So at the hotels, we were able to get whatever we want, bro. We eating lamb chops. We eating, and so that's an Islamic country. So they
Yeah,
have
so
no
they have
pork.
no
Every-
pork.
Lamb chops
everything,
is basic.
yeah. So everything was chicken or beef, right? So we was getting whatever we wanted to.
Damn.
And because they have certain laws where they're not allowed the ingredients America has, food burgers was totally they were good, but because we come from here to go over there, you're looking for that first hit on the taste buds,
Right,
like that
right,
first salty, that
Right,
first,
right,
you know
right.
what I'm saying?
That
You
usual
weren't
shit.
getting it. Yeah, you weren't getting it. You like, yo, where it's at? But the food was good. And so that was just for the hotel. But when we were on set, they had local caterers. Bro, when I'm talking about they bringing us chicken with rice and what's it called, cabbage and different
they
types
bringing
of
y'all
stuff.
curry chicken and all types of shit.
Authentic.
Jamaican jerk or jerk.
Whatever
Whatever they was making, yeah,
bro,
whatever they
fresh
make.
herbs, peppers, everything was fresh. Two totally different tastes. I mean, it's fresh.
Now on top of that, when y'all had downtime, what's the scenery out there? I know it gotta be beautiful. Like, what did y'all get? Just like anything that's like really like, damn, that was
So downtime, it was horrible.
damn.
Okay.
I ain't even gonna lie to you. Downtime was horrible. On certain occasions we had free downtime. We're secluded from everybody. So when I got there Thursday, we're all in our own separate hotel rooms.
Right.
Don't nobody know what floor they on, right? You're not allowed. They take our phones away the whole time. You're allowed, like, they'll let you call home like once a week, but somebody got to be in the room with us
Damn.
because they want to give away the show.
Yeah,
Bro,
yeah.
if we gave away the show, we was getting sued $1 million. So that was part of our NDA.
On the phone with supervision.
Yeah, so they were there. They would let you talk for like 30, 40 minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, say for instance, we finished up the mission. We were able to talk in the car, but we couldn't talk about the mission. We go back to our hotel rooms. You on 5th floor, I'm on 4th, whatever. Nobody. For 3 days, nobody. Because it went filming, it went the interviews, then it went to elimination, and that 4th day was either downtime or travel time. We weren't allowed to speak to nobody. We were by ourselves. And you better hope that hotel you stay in got American channels. So like the first 2 weeks, bro, it was crazy. The first 2 weeks we were in a 5-star hotel. Beautiful. They had American channels. They had HBO, Showtime, all that. The rest of them channels is Asian channels, Islamic channels, and a British network channel.
You just go watch facial expression, like,
Bro,
okay,
yeah.
right.
So the good thing that helped us out though, like the first 2 weeks was we was able to watch HBO, Showtime. We was able to watch the movies.
Yeah.
When we got to that Treasure Island, the second place we went to was on the other side of the island, bro. We was in like these huts. And they had the USB cord to put in what had movies on it. And of course, mine ain't had no volume. I'm watching a movie. I don't even know what the hell going on with the movie, bro. So far as downtime, we weren't allowed to talk to nobody. But the first time we went to while we were at the treasure hunt, we was on the beach on the island. They let us all swim in the ocean together. That was our downtime. Right. We was able to drink a couple beers. Like, that was it. But let somebody be feuding. Oh, they shut everything down. Nobody, because they want everything for camera. So they want you to bring that same energy
on camera.
Say that shit for the ball.
Yeah, save it. Yo,
It's almost like jail. Are y'all gonna act up?
Bro,
Lockdown.
We was
Go to
in
your
the
room.
cars on the way back for 45 minutes trying to get back to wherever we was stationed at, whatever. Nothing. It was a heated argument. Maybe somebody in the car, or even you ain't even had nothing to do with it. Don't y'all say nothing.
Did
We
y'all
just in the car like this.
Did y'all have a lockdown
Going
over
back to
Niche
lockdown.
when he had to get sick? Like,
Going back to lockdown.
Bro, so when Niche, I got eliminated, so I went to somewhere totally different. But they said it was, you could hear birds chirping, crickets, all that, when nobody saying nothing. And then once I got once they got into like the last 2 episodes, man, they said they was on lockdown for like 15 hours, couldn't say nothing to nobody.
it's like
When you
jail.
got eliminated, did you go home or did you?
No.
You hung around?
So the first time I got eliminated, they kept me close. Second time eliminated, I stayed in a hotel where we just finished filming. And then Niche got eliminated. So they try to keep some people together. Okay. So y'all could, once you get eliminated, you got to see a psychologist. So, because some people take that for real.
Yeah, take that shit personal.
Dang.
So
I know that.
so they send you to a psychologist. Well, you actually Zoom a psychologist, make sure you okay. Then they be like, yo, here go your key. Yo, do what you want to. And they'll check up on you periodically. So they didn't send us home. You had the option to go home, but you wasn't going to get paid. So for like Jen, who got eliminated the first time, she had the option to go home, but she wasn't going to get paid for them 10 weeks, and it flew her back.
Oh, you might as well stay.
You might as well
Might
stay.
get this
So
bread
if
while
you
I'm
stay, even
still-
if you're eliminated, you stay. You still
get
get
paid.
paid.
Because you still get paid for every
and all
episode.
that. So we was good.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
I'll
Yeah,
stay.
I'll stay.
And so the perfect thing for me was when I got eliminated, there was only like 5 more days of filming left. 6
Might
more
as well
days.
stay
I was
Yeah,
good.
you was good,
So
yeah.
we out at the mall. We hanging with the locals. We at clubs, me and Niche, man. We chilling, going to movies.
And why
playing
leave
ball.
money on the table? We just
Yeah.
free money because I'm
Yeah.
here now.
Free money. You know what I'm saying? So we had a food allowance. And on top of that, we was getting paid. I think it was like every Thursday. So it was dope.
Yeah, couldn't beat
But
that.
you had the option to go home. But most people were like, we staying because you got a chance to see Malaysia.
And you saying you get a food voucher too?
So while you're still filming, they pay for everything. While you're not filming and get eliminated, they give you like 2 days where they'll pay for it, and the rest of it is gonna come out of your per diem.
Gotcha.
So if you order food, but the crazy thing about it is the food over there was dirt cheap. Like Big Mac meal over here cost like $12, and it was like $5 over there.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
It was $5. They had Kentucky Fried Chicken over there, bro. You get you a 3-piece meal. It's like $10 here, bro. I was paying like $4. It was crazy. The beer over there, they got Tiger Bill over there. Bro, the beer was literally like 75 cents for something like this. I bought, you know what I'm saying? I got my vape over there, bro. I bought a vape. Vapes over here is $25, $30, bro. I was buying vapes for $7. Bro, I was cleaning up over that mug. Dog. I'm like,
I'm quite comfortable spending this money over here.
Very good money.
Tone, hey, ain't somebody doing some other shit too? They besides doing the mow, they you know what I'm saying, I call it the vapors. You know what I'm saying? Ain't my man to put in.
Oh yeah, he moving in. You know what I'm saying? He did a commercial. The commercial was after that.
So I did 2 commercials.
Two
right?
commercials. All
So
right.
the first
before we
commercial-
even get to that.
Yeah, so the first commercial I did, it was for Cisco Systems. It's for, people like Verizon and all that.
Yeah.
With that
Yep.
software stuff. So I got hit up about that. You know what I mean? Did that. So that was my first ever commercial. Then the second commercial I got was with Fanatic Sports. And that was right after the draft. And we got Roman Wilson. And so it was for a super fan. Okay. And they was like, yo, we want you to welcome Roman Wilson into Pittsburgh. Do the craziest Pittsburgh stuff. So I had all my Pittsburgh gear on. I had the necklace. I had the keychain, the crazy hat, had the hoodie on. And I ended up getting it. And so they ended up showing it in LA. They had a rookie like debut where they interview all the rookies who got drafted, and they showed it to Roman Wilson, man. So they sent me a off of that, they sent me Roman Wilson an authentic autograph with a Steeler hat, man. So that was dope. And the one thing that you got to understand about acting and doing all that, some stuff you got to do for free.
Yeah, hell yeah, nigga. It's the same way with comedy.
Everything you can't do.
It's the same way with comedy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Everything
saying?
you can't do for money. You know
Sometimes you got to lay down the groundwork is bigger than the check. So later.
So for me, it's building a resume up. So even though it was, some people be like, yo, I'm not doing, I ain't getting paid for it. No, that's exposure for me.
And sometimes there's other ways of getting paid besides just the money, and people don't understand that concept.
Yeah, of course.
Exactly.
So that hit, and so now what you're going in, what y'all talking about. So of course, I'm on my acting sites, looking for new gigs. And I seen this feature film called Fame. So I'm reading it. I see they want an actor for Biz Markie. I'm like, oh, that's dope. So I knew I'm not Biz. I don't know nothing like the dude. So I ain't worried about that. So I'm reading who they want for it. And I'm reading TJ Swan was Biz's best friend, R&B dude, ladies man. I said, oh, hell yeah. I said, that's me. I've been like this all day. And I read about Cool V's part, which was one of other business best friends, but became the DJ, the founder, the cut master. So I'm like, I Googled DJ Vaughn, Cool V, should I say. And I'm like, can I play that character? Because I don't look like him. But I applied for it anyway. And I applied for TJ Swan. So it was like 3-4 days later. They sent me, the producer was like, yo, thank you for, reaching out. I want your audition. So I'm like, bet. So he was like, this is what I want you to do. So he sent me a sample. He wanted me to put the blazer on like TJ Swan. If I had a gold chain, if not, don't worry about it. Without a shirt on. So I just had a blazer on. So when I'm doing my audition tapes, I'm only from waist up. So they ain't gonna see my bottom. So I had my blazer on, my shirt out. And he was like, yo, I need you to dance like Bobby Brown. How they dance? I said, say less. Going out, man.
Right up his alley,
do the audition. I'm doing Running Man, crying, shaking my hips like this. It was about 4 days later, man. I get an email it was like 11 o'clock. He was like, yo, congratulations, you got it. I'm like, word. So me and him start chopping it up. And we start talking about what my role is. And this is what it's about. So we filmed the trailer up in Jersey about 2 weeks ago, and it's about Biz Markie, TJ Swan, and Cool V, the beginning of the Juice Crew, but also telling about Biz's life. You know what I'm saying? Because Biz passed away a few years ago.
So it's
about his life. You know what I'm saying? Because he's one of the pioneers.
Yeah,
right.
So what the trailer is, it's telling the story of the beginning where we ain't had nothing. Cool V working at McDonald's. I'm doing whatever. Biz is just hungry. And Biz is rapping, but he ain't getting noticed, right? So we all come together collectively, and then we meet Cool Vaughn. And then, because me and Biz, TJ Swan and Biz are best friends. Grew up childhood. So it starts off with them. Then Cool V comes along because Biz knew about Cool V. And we was like, yo, we need to put something together. So it goes from the beginning to where we start hitting up in the studio, trying to rap, and just try to put something together. Then it goes to Biz making a record with Roxanne. You know what I mean? One of the first female rappers ever, legendary.
Yeah.
So he comes back and was like, yo, I did an album with Roxanne. He then gets signed after that. So when Biz gets signed, we all put on now. And it goes from there to the fame of when we all just make it big.
Get Fresh Crew.
We all make it big. So it's telling that life. And so right now, we got, they said about three weeks. So we should be coming up on this 3-week mark this week. in probably next week, give or take, and the editing will be done for the trailer.
And where can people check it out at?
So I don't know. I'm still waiting on it. You know what I'm saying? So I have no clue. But I'm gonna post it as soon as I get it.
Yeah,
but we got a lot of production companies waiting on it. We got Warner Brothers.
That's hard. That's
we're
hard.
supposed to be having Snoop's production company and whoever else they're pitching it to. So we just waiting on them to pitch it. Who gonna give us the funding?
Give us the opportunity.
And
I'm
assuming we'll probably, I don't know how long the turnover is. I'm saying maybe about spring. We should probably be great film the whole thing.
Gotcha.
The whole thing. So I'm looking forward. It was a dope experience. The whole
super dope
80s vibe, the gold
You
chains.
get to relive some times that you was too young.
Yeah,
to
super
live.
dope.
Exactly.
I saw you with the Wallabies on. I
Yeah.
saw you. I was like,
It
oh,
was
man.
crazy
It was
because that's
still
how
the-
TJ
it's still
Swan
the
was.
ugliest shoes in the world.
Man, I got a pair of bit. Don't disrespect the Wallabies. Don't
Listen,
disrespect
and that's
the
how
Wallabies.
TJ Swan was. TJ Swan, don't matter if it's summertime, he was always dressed up in a suit. He was always dressed up with some dress socks, the Wallabies on short. I'm the fly guy. I'm the ladies man. You know what I'm saying? Like I got females, and I'm the singer dude. You know, nobody beats this. No, you know what I mean? That's me.
Dope.
And to play
That's
that
super
part
hard.
and to have
That's
Boy,
dope,
that's
dog.
shit. That's the
Hey,
shit
salute
right there,
to you,
bro.
yeah,
man.
thank you. And
Yes,
the crazy
yes.
thing about it is, the original Cool V was there to guide us because Biz couldn't be there.
That's
So he
super,
was there
super,
to
man.
guide us, saying, "Hey, this is how Biz is. This is how I was, and this is how TJ Swan is." And man, it was just like when he spoke. See how quiet it is.
Nobody speaking. Yeah, that's dope.
Because you're just like,
Dope.
this is a legend. You know what I'm saying?
He seemed like he was a cool ass.
Real cool, down to earth. And the crazy thing about it is he spends time in Pittsburgh. Like this is his city. He loves Pittsburgh. He Cool V comes here often. You know what I mean? So I just been blessed with that, man. Just been grinding, man.
That's what's
Just-
up,
just been
man.
grinding.
That's super hard, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to you.
Appreciate it.
Shout out to
Appreciate it.
you and your grind and your movement and believing in yourself.
Of course.
You know,
Work
keep
you
what I'm saying.
put in, baby.
At this
Of course,
age, I
trying
told
to.
him my first 40 was kind of rocky. This next 40 gonna be stocky.
Of course.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be real.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real. Like you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, fuck. I don't know what else to say, man. Shout out. I just don't.
No, man. Salute to
It's
y'all,
dope
man.
seeing
Yeah.
people you grew up with doing some shit like,
Of
you know what I'm
course.
saying? Like, you know what I
Of
mean? Like it's just super dope seeing you chasing your dream.
Yeah.
Seeing you going for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to keep giving you
And-
praise, make you feel
no,
uncomfortable.
and also-
but
No,
shout out to you, though.
no.
You
And,
know what I'm saying?
and
Like,
the thing
you know,
that goes back to y'all too, man. And this is what I spoke on before. Who do we have coming out of Pittsburgh right now?
facts.
We don't have no modern day just putting Pittsburgh on the map. And if you notice when I was on the Mo, I shot at Pittsburgh out
All
quite
the time.
often.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
Quite often.
All the
I
time.
was here for not only just me, I was here for y'all because we are a small city, man.
Hell yeah.
And people, like I said, people who know Pittsburgh know us for athletes, but they don't know us for the actors and the comedics and all of that, man. And I was telling you before, bro, let's make a name for ourselves. Let people know who we are, man. Let's be this new generation of, oh, I know Tone and the 30 and up boys. We know them. Like, bro, I want to sit here in the next 5 to 10 years. Yo, let's go on vacation, man. Let's go get the yacht. You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact.
Facts.
Hell yeah, nigga.
Let's do this.
Salute to
Go
that.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, that's
hey,
a
yo, I
fact.
got
That's
something
a
going
fact.
on, or
That's
Q,
a
I got
fact.
something coming on. Yo, let's
Yeah,
come
let's
on
go.
a red carpet with us.
We outside, like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
dog.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
And you know what's
And
major?
that's how we be outside broke.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know,
all on
but
the
you know
red
what's
carpet
major?
and
You
shit.
know what's major to me about the whole thing with all four of us up here, man, especially for yourself being around us as well, is that you had a dream and you turned it into a reality.
That's the crazy
That's
thing.
the dopest thing ever.
And one thing, you know, I give all praises to God about that, man, because I
Fact.
prayed on it. I prayed on it. I said, this is what I want. Now, it's funny because, you know, I read my word every day. You know what I mean? I try to be, and I'm no better. I'm always a humble person. I don't think I'm better than nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And, you know, I prayed and I literally asked for this. And as humans, we want it fast. But God was like, yo, I need everything in my timing so it could work out, right? So the funny thing about it is, God gonna see how bad you really want
want it. That's a fact.
You want it this bad? Okay. So I came back from Malaysia. Took like a month off because me and my fiance just bought a new house. I'm helping to work on the house.
Shout
so I
out
said,
to that.
I'm appreciate it.
Shout out.
I'm going back to my grind now. man, it seemed like everything started going sideways financially. And my fiance just moved. She's from the Bronx, so she just moved down here. She couldn't find a job that she was making up there. New York money and Pittsburgh money, two different
stories.
different
money.
You know what I'm
Two
saying?
different stories,
so
bro.
She trying to get her way. I'm trying to make my way in this acting business, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm gonna be able to do it, but it don't click like that fast. You know what I'm saying? It don't go that fast. And so, bro, we started struggling financially. And I'm like, yo, did I make the right decision?
Got to run you through that test just to make sure.
Did I make? I'm like, Lord, what's going on? Like, what's happening? He was like, yeah, this is what, yeah. And I listened to a pastor said, when your next opportunity comes, take it. But I promise you, it's gonna be the hardest thing that you have ever done. You're gonna hurt. You're gonna cry, bro. I'm literally a couple months. I'm crying like, yo, what's happening, yo? Did I make the right decision to quit in Port Authority? But then.
Right.
I got to keep on the grind. I got to keep going because this ain't it. God's testing me. Then the big stuff comes. I'm like, okay, you still with me. We here, but I know I got to stay on this path, and I know I got to make a sacrifice to my ultimate goal. Yeah. And that's the only thing I say, guys. Don't ever give up. If stuff start going sideways, yo, we still got it.
It's a fact.
We still got it.
That's a fact.
100%. You know
That's
what I mean?
a fact. Man,
What's the victory without the struggle?
Of course, man.
It's a whole fact. And with that, man,
we're gonna talk, and I'm gonna be like, yo, it worked out.
We're gonna come back with one more segment, man. We usually rock with 2, but we're gonna give you like 2.5 today, man, because this shit is it's a good one.
We
like,
just
you know
dropped some dimes, some messages, and all
Turn it
that
up,
to
boys,
y'all.
man. You already know. Smoked Out Shout Out Podcast. Like, subscribe, share, do. Tell everybody. Your grandma can watch it. Cocktails with Cool Reese. Yeah, that's fire coming soon. Yeah, that's fire coming soon. What else I got to say?
30 boys,
All
all
the
the way up.
If you still locked in, man, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and that notification button. We want you to stay locked in with the 30 and up boys, man. By the way, new merch coming. Your boy, Comedian Al Boogie. Get what you later. Peace.
I know everybody been in my DMs and inbox asking me saying they need shirts, hoodies, and hats. Well, guess what? We're gonna have shirts, hoodies, hats, ashtrays, all smoked out, shout out apparel. If you smoking and you shout out, you gotta have apparel.
I inboxed Natalie Nunn.
Yeah, I seen that shit. This nigga is a fool, man.
I'm in the band, Natalie.
I'm in the band, Natalie. It's either now or never.
I really need that money, Natalie.
In a body.
She ain't never respond.
Y'all ain't seen him post that shit?
Yeah.
This nigga, man, he added her and everything. This nigga a fool,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Natalie Nunn. Reality, would you? None of mine. This is a PC version. We ain't even gonna ask no questions.
Go ahead, ask it.
If they asked you to do a show with them ratchet hoes, would you do if you just had to be a part of it, like some type of shit? I know you ain't like, you can't do no looking for love type shit, but
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like some challenge type shit. but
So
with
you like some old love and hip hop type stuff, or
No, like more like some MTV challenge type
I want
shit.
to be
with
on
them.
that. Yeah, I want to be on.
I
that
can see
MTV
you
channel.
want to do that.
Yeah,
I can see
want
you
to
want to do that.
Yeah, that's my shows right now. I want to be on is The Circle, Traders, The Challenge.
American Gladiator.
No, I ain't
No, it's
messing
the
with
American Ninja.
that. Yeah, I ain't messing with that.
American Ninja. I don't
Nah,
know, man.
bruh.
They get this nigga a big enough check. I can see you
big
trying.
enough check. Oh heck, yeah. Just get me in the gym. Let me get it. Tell me like 6 months in advance so I get in the gym and get myself ready. But like the Trader, The Circle, Big Brother. I would love to be on that too. So I know they just showing their episodes now. So hopefully there's some casting calls coming in the next couple months.
Right.
You know
That's
what I'm
dope.
saying? And I'm still affiliated with Netflix. So we have a casting person now that we've been on the show that will pitch us to other people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hoping within this next upcoming year, I'll be on something
Some
different.
shit that happened.
Am
Yeah,
I,
some
am
shit
I too
happened.
short to cast for Big Brothers?
No, there ain't no. No, you good, bro.
Because normally motherfuckers I see, they be like 6, like 5'9" and up and shit, bro. That ain't fair.
My big short brother.
Yeah, you gotta make me gotta
My
do a
big
new,
short
new
brother.
addition and shit. Like,
Before we swerve into this other portion of the podcast, before we gonna get up out of here, I want to ask you your top 3 favorite movies of all time.
Top 3. Definitely, since I'm a big Will Smith, is definitely the Bad Boy series.
I can see that.
That's
Ninth grade dance. He had the whole Mike Larry.
Yeah.
No.
Bad Boy
Real
series.
shit.
Mike
I
Lowry.
ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
Bad
saying?
Boy series. I
Real shit.
had the gray. It was somewhat like a silk suit on. Like,
Yeah, for real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All you needed was the Porsche. The
Yeah.
Porsche, and it was a lock.
We back. We back out.
Yeah, nigga, we
Okay.
been back on.
Hey, welcome back to the Smoked Out Shout Out Podcast. Man,
Nigga,
brought
we
to the
we
30 and
talking,
up
nigga.
boys.
Yeah, we back. Okay, we're back.
So definitely the Bad Boy series. I think I was talking to you. Juice is definitely up there.
Okay.
Along with, I would consider this a tie. Would be Scarface and The Godfather.
Okay, good time.
That's a good time.
Yeah,
That's a good
yeah,
time.
them is my
That's a
top.
good time.
Godfather goes a long way.
Yeah.
Man.
Good time.
Scarface is one pack, action packed joint.
Yeah, yeah.
If you were stuck on an island for 2 years, you were only able to listen to one album and watch one stand-up comedy. What would it be?
One album. One album?
One album, one
Pressure.
stand-up comedy. 2 years stuck on an island, and you gotta get your own fish and shit. And
One album.
and there ain't no production crew.
You gotta get your own.
All right. One album.
Yeah,
Being that I'm a big R&B dude.
I kind of figured it was gonna be R&B.
I'm a big R&B dude.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite albums would probably be Mary J. Blige 411. I could see myself listening to that every day.
That's a
That's a dope.
it's a good vibrant album.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a
Mary
good
J.
vibe.
Blige 411.
That's dope. Stand up.
Have to be, and this is hard because he has so many, so I'm going to just say the greatest hits. If I had, because they have the greatest hits.
Okay.
Richard Pryor. Richard Pryor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Can't go
because
wrong
he
with
has
that.
so much.
Yeah.
It's not just one album.
Yeah.
So if I could do that, Richard Pryor's greatest hits of his comedy.
That's
I
a
could
dope.
do
That's
that.
the first time ever a nigga called out the greatest hits.
The greatest hits, yeah. That's
That's dope. Let's get into know your words. One of y'all wanna explain?
oh yeah. We got this game. It's called Know Your Words.
Okay.
So the objective of the game is that you get 5 words,
Okay.
and you have to, in the order that you got them, you
Yeah.
have to use them in a scenario, a story, a rap, however you want to use it. But you can tweak it.
Okay.
You want to do it.
Yeah. We'll give you examples.
We'll do
Yeah.
it first to give you an
We'll do it.
example.
Yeah,
One of
yeah,
us,
we'll
I
give you
think-
So we all
example.
got the same? There's
No,
not the
we
same?
all got
no,
different
everybody got
words.
different
So what
words.
the hell is Marker's Mark?
I meant to say Maker's Mark.
Maker's Mark.
Maker, oh, the liquor?
Yeah,
Maker's Mark? Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Does
All
it
right.
say Makers or does it say Markers?
It says Maker's, my bad.
All right, cool. All right, my bad. I was about to
It say
say
Makers.
All right, my bad.
Makers. It say Maker's Mark. Okay.
It's a bourbon. You said you drink bourbon,
Yeah,
so you know
okay,
what I'm saying.
Maker's
Like
Mark.
it's a,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, pretty much the words do relate a little bit to
Okay.
you, but for the most part,
Yeah.
Tone going first. So
I went first last time. No,
I
you
went
ain't.
first last
No, you
time.
didn't. I
Yes,
did.
Y'all forced me to go first last time.
How? When? You don't
Because
even
y'all went
remember.
first the other 2 times.
So it has to go in this order.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Well,
sure
Al,
about
gonna
that?
go first?
I don't remember last time he went first.
Who?
Al.
I went first.
I said Al ain't went first. You gonna go first? Sure. All right, go ahead. Yeah, cool. I wasn't ready. I didn't have my words up.
Hey, my words is spliff, dog, titties,
Shit. Oh, okay.
hernia.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
That's a good shot.
Yeah.
I did that one.
Double entendre for you smart people.
Jack Daniels. So, previous I was fucked up, in a major way. So, to take my mind off my pain, I usually smoke spliffs, get high, smoke my weed and shit, hanging with my peoples and shit. So I get up with my dog, Tone and shit. And while we chilling and shit, we on the block, just doing what it do. Just chilling, mind our business, having a good time. We see this chick roll by. Had these big old titties that they were big as fuck. I mean, it was big. But the funny thing was, he said the titties looked like they had Down syndrome because they were so big and hanging down, pointing down the nipples. They called them Down syndrome to the point I was sitting there hurting like a motherfucker. Like, nigga, I told you about making me laugh with that dumb shit. So all of a sudden, he got my hernia hurting like a goddamn motherfucker. I'm sitting there clutched over like, this nigga here here, man. Like, nigga. So I'm hurting and shit, trying to take my mind off the pain because I wasn't due for surgery just yet. So I'm like, this nigga, him and his stupid ass comedy just want to snap on people just out the fucking blue. I get sick of this nigga. He like, man, here, man, shut the fuck up and drink this Jack. I drank enough Jack, forget about the whole pain to the point I pass out and fall asleep. Hey, man, that's my story for the day, and I'm the fuck up out of here. Comedian Al Boogie, I'm out.
That story kind of happened though. Like that was very good how you did that. Who gave you your words? Because that was. I told y'all some of these stories be for real. I don't know. I'm just fucking with y'all. That was for real fake.
For real fake.
For real fake. That was for real. You want me to go next?
I'll go next.
You sure?
Yeah. All right, yeah. Okay, my words is short. I think this is a fucking sentence.
Okay.
That he gave me.
All right.
Short ass Chevy weed mole. Fuck is he talking about? Me?
Short ass Chevy weed mole.
Yeah, he called me a short ass Chevy weed mole. Fuck is that? Fucking Cleveland ass shit. They must have had them fucking moles in Cleveland, nigga.
What?
That's some shit in Cleveland.
Oh, you remember he called me a sewer rat, though.
Oh, he coming back.
That is true.
All right.
Previously, he did call
Well, you
him
know
a
my
sewer
name
rat.
is Cool Ass Reese, and you know niggas be hating because I'm short than a motherfucker. I get all the hoes.
Okay.
I be fucking with bitches with big old asses too. I fucks with them hard. I fucked with this one bitch. This bitch was heavy like a Chevy, nigga. Ass was like, bow. Titties was like, boom. I was like, oh shit, my little ass gonna be riding all night. So, you know, I be smoking that weed and I be having no deck sometimes, you know what I mean? But that's not the truth. But, you know, we smoking this shit. We chilling. I'm like, fuck it, man. Let's sit down and watch the mole, baby. She said, why? I said, because my man Q playing on this shit. He in season 2, motherfucker. That nigga is in there doing his thing.
Yeah. Shout out.
And that's the end of my story.
Hey, shout out, man. That's dope, man.
No doubt.
Oh, all right. Who gave me my words? I remember now.
What'd you steal?
I got son, Jordan 6, repair, late Cadillac. Son, Jordan 6, repair, late Cadillac. Oh, all right. So, you know, everybody know I got kids and shit, right?
Yeah.
So my oldest, shout out to my oldest. He just turned 20, August 2nd. Came into town. He lives in Virginia, so he came to hang with me. So I said, "What's up, son?" He said, "What's going on?" I said, "Ain't nothing, man. You know, nigga, every time he show up, though, he always try to go through my closet and take my motherfucking shoes." So I get in the shower. I come out. He fully dressed. He got on some Jordan 6s that I ain't never seen him have on before, besides the ones that was in my closet. So as I proceeded to ask him, like, son, is them my shoes? Like, I paid a lot of shoes. I didn't get them box. I paid a lot of money for those shoes. I didn't get them box price. So please don't scuff my shit up, you know? Lo and behold, I took these niggas to Comic-Con. He didn't care. He was in there doing cartwheels and flips and shit. I said, "You too old to be acting like this." Scuffed my goddamn Jordans all up. And I had to come home and take them shits to the repair shop. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man that will customize my shoe and shit. I put his tag under my story if I were feel like telling you for real. But it was late night when he came and got the shoe, though. You know what I'm saying? And I was high, so he was knocking on the door. I pulled my gun out on him, and I told him I'm not this person no more, but you knock on my door late night. Anyway, don't listen to the shit I be saying. So I was horny after he picked the shoes up because he woke me up. So I decided to call over this one female I met the other night on the north and the south side. And she pulled up to the crib. She pulled up to the crib in the Cadillac with leather seats, and I was like, ooh. I hit it. That's the end of my story.
This nigga did a remix. He remixed
Appreciate
that
y'all
shit.
sticking with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to y'all. All right, Q, you understand the layout?
Yeah.
All right.
So I got Walkman, Nike, Jelly Beans, Maker's Mark, and Braddock. So, chilling at the crib one day, cleaning the house, got my Walkman on, vibing out to some R&B music, something real sexy like. Had on a fresh pair of Nikes I just got from the store.
Okay.
And my girl come in, we started talking, chopping it up. So she asked me to reach down for something, and I reached down and got it for. I got the sharp pain in my butt. I got the sharp pain in my butt, so I hollered, "Whoo!" She said, "Babe, what's wrong?" I said, I don't know, man. It just. She said, "Let me look at it." I said, there's something back there. So she bent. I went in the bathroom. She came in with me. We shut the door, and I bent over, had my ass cheeks spread open so she could look in there.
Damn.
It was a hemorrhoid sticking out the size of a jelly bean. She said, "Babe," she said, "your hemorrhoids is acting up." I said, "I know." I said, "I don't know what to do." She said, "All right, I'm going to numb it up for you." She went in the liquor cabinet and grabbed some Maker's Mark and poured it in on it so it numb it up. She said, "Before I do it," she said, "You all right?" I said, "Babe, I'm from Braddock. I can take anything." So she poured the Maker's Mark on me, numb it up. Went to the store, bought some Preparation H, man. That's my story.
No doubt.
Preparation H feels good on the whole. That's what they say.
Yeah, it does. It make mine itch though. I got the witch hazel on mine. I got the witch hazel spray. So I know this is a little random, but there's no subtle way when you got hemorrhoids to do this. So you in the crib and my hemorrhoids is acting up. So bro, they might itch, they might burn, whatever. It all depends on what I eat, how much time I go to the bathroom. Now mind you, you got to do this in the privacy of your crib, bro.
That's definitely.
So we got the witch hazel spray. And if it's acting up real bad, I can't raw dog that. Like, it's death. Like I will be like scratching all day.
Hey man.
So mind you, I'm laying on the edge of my bed like this, putting witch hazel spray, bro. Do you know the type of feeling that is? And we have a mirror right next to the bed, and you look over and you got both legs cocked up, and you putting witch hazel spray on your ass.
And nigga, we got it so beat up.
No, that is up. You can't go sideways because your cheeks close it up, so you gotta, and you can't go face down, ass up, dog. So this
Definitely can't go face down, ass up. That's definitely the
it,
solo. That's probably the best. So that's the wildest.
Masculinity,
bro. You
Man.
look over
Damn,
and you
you're
look at
losing
yourself-
that.
Bro, you look over and you look at yourself in the mirror like this. And
It's
you
so
like,
much shame.
what has this come to, dog?
What have I become?
Yeah,
I'm this nigga.
yeah, like what has this? And bro, so the
shit.
first time I found out I had a hemorrhoid, and now shower story is real, but I didn't know what it was, bro. I felt something hanging out my ass. So I'm like, yo, what the hell is this? Bro, I literally laid down on the bathroom floor
Big ass dingleberry.
with a mirror like this, looking, and there's this thing hanging out, and I'm like, yo, man, what is this? I called my mom. She was like, yo, that sounds like a hemorrhoid, dog. And that's how I found out, like, I get hemorrhoids now.
That's
you know what I'm
wild.
saying? So
Think it's from sitting on the driving them buses that long, or? I'm just asking.
You want to know
I'm
the
just
story?
asking.
You want to know the story? You want to know the story?
I just heard people from sitting down on bus driving too long.
This is how I got my hemorrhoids, right? So I lived in North Carolina. I moved this when I first moved to North Carolina. So to speed it up, me and my kids, my mom, we went swimming. My mom was down there visiting. And so the swimming park that we were at had them high beams on it, right?
Okay.
So you can go up each level. They'll give everybody 30 minutes to go up each level. I went to the highest one, thought I was on some white people stuff, jumped off, did a front flip, and I belly flopped. I came down like this. Gates, everything. So I started spitting up blood. So they rushed me to the emergency room. I was in the ICU. Bruh,
Damn, nigga.
like, it was wild. Like,
He blew his guts out.
let me tell you something. So when I came off the beam, I'm doing flips off of everything else. So I came off the beam. I underestimated how high I was. So instead of me, when I came out my flip, I should have went straight. But I came down and I just kept going. So when I hit the water, bro, there's
Like concrete,
200
bro.
people at this pool. All you hear is, ooh. My pride got in the way, bro. I swam up like, I'm good. Lifeguard like, you all right? I'm like, I'm good. I'm swimming, gut to the side. I'm sitting there like, so I started choking. I thought I bit my mouth and I spit out blood, but then my lungs started filling up. So they rushed me to the emergency room. I was in ICU. They was like, yo, your organs are starting to swell. We can't send you home. So I was cool after 2 days. Put me on Vicodin. They didn't tell me to take no stool softeners, no nothing,
bro.
So I'm popping Vicodin.
You ain't shit for 2 days, 3 days.
So at first, it didn't happen. So once the Vicodin gets in you for like a week, bro, so I went back to work. And I'm at work. We had a little personal bathroom. So I got to go to the bathroom.
Said locked up.
Bro, I start going to the bathroom. But this is the wild part. And this is about to get a little graphic.
This is wild.
So, you know, when I tell the story, I'm going to tell it. So I'm on the toilet. I'm going to the bath. It starts to come out. It just stops.
Duh.
It just stops halfway. So I'm pushing. Nothing is coming out, bro. I'm on the toilet like, yo, what is happening? I'm sitting here. I'm rocking. I'm putting my hands like this. I'm arching my feet. Bro, it's not
nothing
moving.
No shake.
So I'm like, yo.
And nigga start doing a Macarena on that
I'm
bitch.
sitting here shaking. I'm doing nothing is coming out. So I take a piece of toilet paper. So I want to, like, I got to
try to grab it.
Bro, it's like a brick. It's literally like a brick. Swear to God, everything I'm telling you is
Yeah,
I saw my
crazy.
mom on the phone.
This
I'm
is
on big
crazy.
toilet. I called my mom. I'm like, Mom,
This
I
is
think
crazy.
nothing is happening. She
This
said,
is crazy.
yo, you got to get it out. There's nothing you can do now. Like, you have to push it out. Get off the phone with her, bro. I swear to God, I took my shirt off. I took my shirt off, put it in my mouth because this is about to hurt. You can literally feel the bulge inside of my small, large intestine, whatever that is back there. You can feel how big this is about to come out.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, this is about to rip my asshole. This is get ready to rip my asshole. Swear to God, I lie to you not, God. I'm telling y'all the
This
truth.
is real shit.
This is real shit. So I'm sitting there. I put the shirt in my mouth.
Educational purpose only.
Listen,
Educational purpose
This is
only.
about to get wild. Now this is where it's about to take a turn. So I put
I thought we already turned.
No, we about to go deep now. We about to go deep.
Way deep in the shit.
So I put the shirt in my mouth. I bend down. I start pushing. Bro, when I start pushing, you can feel my butthole kind of ripping. You can feel it kind of ripping. Not only is my butthole ripping, bro, but I guess how I was motioning, right? So, not to be great, my pipe is like kind of sitting on my lap.
Oh.
I start nutting.
Oh.
I start nutting because it's pushing against my prostate.
Oh,
There's literally nut coming on. There's nut coming on my leg. There's nut coming on my leg as I'm pushing. I'm like, yo, what is happening right now?
This is crazy.
Swear to God, what is happening right now, dog? I'm literally sitting there, and it looked like I was.
We about to go viral,
bro. It looked like I swear to God, it looked like I was pre-ejaculating on myself. There was literally nut coming on my leg. So I'm like, bro, I couldn't even push no more. I'm like, bro, how is this even happening? So then I wiped it off, and I just bent down, and I bit the shirt, bro. When I tell you, I literally
this shit was real.
Screaming. I was screaming. Imagine my shirt in my mouth. I'm literally like, it's literally ripping my butt. There's blood in the toilet, and when it finally came out, it was this big. When it came out, it was this big. Swear to God, it was this big.
Oh my God.
Bro, I'm on the toilet like I just had a baby. I didn't even wipe yet, bro. I'm just sitting there like this. Sitting there like this. Damn near a tear coming out of my eye. I'm sitting there like, yo,
what the
I feel like I just had a baby. I'm like, what just happening? From that day on, for about a couple weeks, every time I went poop, it just slid out. It just slid out. And that's how. Then it was like 2 weeks later.
This message means do not take Vicodins. If you do, take stool softeners. You know what I'm saying?
Take stool softeners with your Vicodin.
2 weeks later, that's when I really was in the shower and I was wiping myself, and that's when I found out I had a hemorrhoid because of that.
Because of that.
Yep.
Damn.
Yep. And I've had it ever since. So that was like 2011.
Bitch.
That was like 2010, 2011.
Some bitch.
Fucking Vicodins.
Some bitch. Well, where do we go from here? Anything else they be on the lookout? Anything else they want to be on the lookout for?
Not right now, man. Right now, just I said, for that whole biz, I will let all y'all know, of course. You know, I'll be doing it on my, if you ain't following me on Facebook, it's Quaylyn Carter. Instagram, it's Quaylyn Carter 17, QUAYLYNCARTER 17 on Instagram. Same thing for Facebook, but it's without the 17. TikTok, same thing, Quaylyn Carter 17. If you haven't followed me, man. If you haven't watched The Mole,
Facts.
watch The Mole.
Tune
It's
in.
an exciting show. Just look out, man. I got more stuff that will be coming up, but as of right now, it's just a lot of applying and just trying to put myself out there.
Stay tuned, man.
Yeah.
Another good brother.
Appreciate y'all.
Good brother working, going, striving, going for his father, softball champion. You know what I'm saying? Good, clean Christian brother. You know what I'm saying? Good, clean cut Christian brother. You know what I'm saying?
Trying
Like,
to stay humble.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
definitely always humble. It's always, I appreciate you once again. We appreciate you pulling up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Thank y'all.
I definitely had an enjoyable moment. I did not know we was going to close it out with that story. Crazy.
Knee deep in the shit.
Yeah. That shit was real. And this shit's almost a wrap. So anything else y'all want to say before we go?
Hey, man, I appreciate you for pulling up, man. And
Thank you.
man, you fucked my world up today. That was fucking story, dog.
Yeah, I ain't know we was gonna go that route.
That was
Yeah.
that was a deep one, bro.
We went in.
I ain't know we was gonna go that route.
I either. I
All
don't
I
think
can
none of
say
us
is,
seen it.
man, mad love to
Appreciate
what
you.
you're
Thank you,
doing,
brother.
man. Keep doing what
Thank
you're
you.
doing.
You as well.
And like you say, don't be forgetting about the motherfuckers that count
Yes, sir.
and the
Fact.
people that don't count.
Yes, sir.
Because
Fact.
Yes, sir.
them motherfuckers need the education to see where you.
For sure. We definitely going, any events we got coming up, definitely going to try to see if we can get you
Definitely.
in
I'm
some.
all for it,
You know
man.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Definitely, y'all definitely might see him pop up every now and again, more often than more than you might think. You know what I'm saying? Like, so just tune in. You never know what could happen, man. Keep running that sativa up, because that's a great episode. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we back, baby. Shout out to Barrel and Flow. Shout out to my man Tyler.
Ain't Millie Banks coming soon?
Millie Banks dropping this week. Well, dropping. It'll be out by the time you see this. You know what I'm saying? So just tune in. We love what we do. I hope y'all love what we do. And I don't know. That's all I got.
Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.
Nonviolent. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's a wrap.
Always a blessing to be on the stage with these young guys.
Mm-hmm. It's a bitch. You.
And shout out to Burrow and Float.
Shout out to Barrel and Flow. Shout out to Dan Ed.
2024 Fest.
Shout out to your mom putting deodorant on her arms.
We killed it. And her underarms.
Shout out to the real dark-skinned women that put lotion on their feet, especially on the back of it.
Nah, lotion ain't good for dark skinned women. They got to put oil.
That's a fact. They do got shine.
Like
Yeah.
that motherfucking
shine.
shea butter or some shit.
Yeah,
Like,
because
gotta
shit,
change it.
lotion ain't
Soaks
doing
into the
shit for
cracks.
dark sisters.
Shout
That
out
shit
to the
soak
big
up.
chicks that get a number 2 at Wendy's, the Big Dave double with a
nah,
Diet
it's the
Coke.
4 for 4s. You know, she must be gonna die.
No, they get that. They just get a Diet Coke.
4 for 4.
No, they get the number 2, Dave's double, large, Diet Coke, light
See the
ice,
size of- oh, that's McDonald's.
light ice.
She want all the calories out there.
They want the soda with the shit. I only ate it once today. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Fuck, let's get up out of here. Stop filming, man. That's it. That's enough. You ready? You done?
Smoked out. Shout out.
Turning my microphone.
Man, once again, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank you very much. Appreciate you.
Whose house it was, but Prince rented somebody's house out, and you know how Prince is so over the top. He colored the whole brother's house purple. Like, I'm gonna be here.
That's what Boozer, yeah.
Oh, that was Boozer
Yeah,
too.
that
I
was
think.
Boozer.
See,
Yeah,
back
yeah.
then when I heard the story before you told me the
that
rest of it,
was
all I heard was
Boozer.
the story of the house getting painted. I didn't hear the rest of it. I
He
just
changed the
always-
nigga's gate and everything,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, okay, so that was.
Calling him like,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
Prince told him, he said, don't worry about it.
Yeah, I remember that part. See, but I didn't know it was his
It
house.
was back to normal.
Said the nigga said the house looked like the nigga was never there, bro.
Yeah. See, so all her see when I was in
Keep the
Cleveland.
change. Shoot the
Yeah,
J.
so when I was in Cleveland, the store always heard But just
say?
it was on the
Anybody
news.
want
They talked about it.
pancakes?
Like, Prince was getting sued supposedly because he changed the person's house and turned it purple. And I was just laughing like that's Prince for you. But I didn't know the whole story. They never said whose house it was.
Yeah, it was Boozer's house.
Oh,
I don't think he sued him though, so I don't know.
No,
No, he got his money.
Yeah.
He got his
Boozer
money.
was calling him. Prince wasn't answering that first, and then Prince was like, "Don't worry about it. I got you." Had some people come in there and threw him off a duffel bag.
You know, you gotta have that bank that has somebody switch your house back like that. That ain't no easy fix.
Nigga, that's Prince, a nigga named Prince.
Man, we know who Prince is, but still, like that
Niggas is probably changing that shit in high heels, nigga.
You know, ass cheeks out and everything.
Hurry up.
He said, "Hurry up."
Carlos will be home soon.
Shoot the J. Good. Why in the back porch hooping?
Carlos will be home soon.